Hello, beautiful souls. I'm Morgan Wiebert, holistic counselor, yoga and meditation teacher. And this week it is Thanksgiving in America. So I wanted to bring us a practice, a morning practice that will start our day filling ourselves with gratitude, appreciation, and practicing giving thanks. And, especially when there might feel like a lot of things are not really right in the world, or maybe not right in your world, it's even more important to cultivate these practices of bringing our attention to what is right. One of my favorite sayings is that where our attention goes, our energy flows. So to balance out anything that might not be feeling in place in your life, let's just take right now to bring all of our attention to that which we appreciate. So we're going to start, if you're comfortable, resting on your shins. You might want to bring a block or some kind of support under your hips if that's more comfortable for you. And then simply bring your hands over your heart center and invite your eyes to close. Take a deep breath into the heart space and a really long sigh. Again, deep breath in, long sigh out. And then just breathing in and out of the nose, amplifying the breath into the heart space. There's a beautiful meditation from Thich Nhat Hanh. And he says, I breathe in. I remember I'm alive. I breathe out and I am grateful. I breathe in. I remember I'm alive. I breathe out. I am grateful for that. Say this now to yourself a few more times. With each breath, beginning to recognize this life as a gift. I found it so touching, that meditation, coming from Thich Nhat Hanh, who lived through the Vietnam War. He's a Vietnamese monk. And of course, he saw a lot of lives lost. So let's anchor ourselves in the deep appreciation for the fact that we woke up this morning and know that many people did not. Bringing your palms together into a prayer pose and bowing your head in an intention to honor this gift of life that we are holding right now. Letting the eyes open to a soft gaze. And we're going to begin bringing the arms really wide like this, lifting the chest, lifting the chin. And then on the exhale, round the spine, give yourself a big hug. Inhale to open the heart space, that seat of love and gratitude. And on the exhale, giving yourself a big hug. And just doing a few more like this, your own breath rate, alternating which arm comes on top. And each time you do it, feel this sense of wrapping yourself in gratitude and appreciation. Thank yourself for showing up for this practice, showing up for yourself today. And wrap yourself in the simple gratitude for being alive. Beautiful. Last one. And then we're going to bring our hands forward, this time to the earth. Come onto your knees. Give your feet a little circle. Starting to bring some appreciation into the feet and all the places they've taken you. Tucking the toes, sitting back onto your heels so that the soles of the feet are getting a little stretch. And if this is too uncomfortable, come up in any way that serves you better. And just pause a moment, perhaps letting the eyes close, leaning into the feet, stretching them open, and dropping into appreciation for all the places your feet have taken you, all the ways they carry you through your life, allow you to walk and run and dance and play. Deep gratitude down into our feet. One more big in-breath here. And a big sigh. Come forward once again. Maybe a little pitter-patter of the feet or a circling. And then coming back onto the shins, turning your fingers to point towards your knees. We're just going to give the hands a little stretch and release. And bring appreciation into our hands that do so much work for us, that give care to others. Let's lift the hands up now, and you're going to spin them in so the palm is facing up, the back of the hand to the earth, and just a little stretch. All the work the hands do, or the ways we use them to connect to others through touch or to the earth, or to our food. And then just bringing the hands up and just give them a little shake. Beautiful. Planting the hands to the earth, tuck the toes, lift the hips, find your downward facing dog. Feel all the weight coming into the hands, spreading out to the fingertips, and giving your weight to the earth. Maybe a little cat pawing of the hands on the earth, and start to send gratitude down to the earth through your hands. And then come into a nice steady placement of those hands. We're going to tuck the right toes behind the left ankle and just push through the hands a little harder, grounding to the best of your ability the left heel to the earth, stretching out that left calf muscle and letting the gratitude rise up the feet through the legs. Inhale, extend your right leg up to the sky now. And then we'll bend the knee, roll our hip open, simply enjoying a stretch, grounding deeper through the right palm to the earth. And then making circles with the right knee. So nice big circles, exploring the full range of motion of your hip. Our body is so dynamic, so capable. Just bring this appreciation through the legs, the hips, the capacity that you have held within your tissue. Let's step the foot forward between the hands, dropping the back knee to the earth, letting the hips sink forward, lifting the chin and chest, bringing energy to the heart. And then exhale, letting the hips drop back, bow forehead to the shin. Just two more like that. Inhale, opening our heart today to appreciating. And exhaling, bowing to our life in humble gratitude. One more. Next time you come forward, plant the hands, lift the back knee, step the right foot back into a plank. Holding our plank for a few breaths here. If you need to drop your knees, do that. Try to keep the navel drawn in. And take a moment to appreciate all the ways that you are strong. All that you have endured in your life. All of your strengths. One more big breath. Breathe in appreciation for them. Dropping the knees, squeezing elbows into the ribs as we lower the chest to the floor. Rolling your shoulder blades down your back, lifting your heart, and then slide your hands just to the outside of your mat. Let your elbows come up. We're going to inhale and lift perhaps a little bit higher. And on the exhale, draw your right shoulder towards your left hand, looking over the left shoulder. Inhale, coming back up through center. And exhale, taking the left shoulder to the right hand. And inhale back to center, doing that a few times, your own breath pace. Bringing awareness and appreciation into our shoulders, our neck, our arms. Lovely. One more, make sure you're balanced to both sides. And then bringing the hands under the shoulders, rolling yourself back to your downward facing dog. Pause for a deep breath in. I breathe in, I know I'm alive. I breathe out, and I'm grateful. Let's take the left toes behind the right ankle, encouraging the right heel closer to the earth, whatever way feels good to stretch the right calf muscle. And then inhale, extend your left leg up into the sky. Bend the knee, roll your hip open, grounding the left hand with loving affection to the earth. And then we'll start to bring circles into the left hip. Perhaps thinking about all the places on this beautiful planet that your legs have walked you through. Appreciating this beautiful planet. One more big circle, and then stepping the foot through between the hands, dropping the back knee. Inhaling, simply letting the hips sink forward, and exhaling, letting the hips sink back. Finding a few more breaths like that at your own pace. Bowing in gratitude to all that the earth gives us. Shelter, clothing, food, fresh air, beauty, flowers, so much. Next time we come forward, we'll lift the back knee and simply step your back foot all the way up to the top of your mat. Take an inhale to lengthen the spine and look forward. And an exhale to bow deep into your thighs. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift up, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And an exhale to bow. Inhale, sweep the arms up. I know that I'm alive. Palms come to touch. Exhale, hands to the heart. And I am grateful. Sun salutations. Inhale, sweeping up. Every time that sense of, wow, I'm alive. Exhale to bow forward and feel that gratitude come through you. Inhale, half lift, come to your fingertips or shins. Exhale, step your left foot all the way back. Inhale, rising up into a high lunge. On your exhale, bend the back knee, bend the elbows out like the cactus. Inhale, open the chest, open the heart. Now, any tension in your low back, lift your belly, bend your back knee. Let's appreciate our spine and appreciate it by supporting it. Exhale, let the front legs straighten. Palms come to touch like a prayer pose. 2 more times. Inhale to open. Exhale, prayer of appreciation. Inhale, may we open our heart to deep appreciation and bow in humble gratitude to this life. Inhale, bring your arms straight up. Exhale, bring the fingertips to the earth. Right arm reaches to the sky, finding a twist. And exhale, as the hand comes down, straighten your front leg. Bow into a pyramid pose. Keep the legs straight. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. And then exhale, bow in appreciation. Inhale, look forward, bend the right knee, plant the hands. Exhale, step the right foot back, flowing through a chaturanga, high to low push-up, or any modification that serves you better. So you can always do a cat-cow or drop the knees. Finding our way into downward facing dog. Hands and feet connecting with loving appreciation to the earth. Inhale, extend the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot all the way through. Inhaling, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, bend the knee, open the arms. Inhale, opening our heart in appreciation. And exhale, bowing. Let's do this a few more times, and each time just think of somebody that you really appreciate in your life and all the ways they enrich it. Maybe it's an animal. Inhale, fingers all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, lift your left arm up, find a big twist. And as the hand comes down, straighten the left leg and bow. Take a deep breath in to find length through the spine. And again, exhale, bow. Think of somebody else that you love and appreciate. Bend the left knee, look forward. On your exhale, step your back foot forward, fold into your thighs. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands through the heart center. We're going to do that one more time. One breath each action. Inhale, sweep up. I'm alive. Exhale, bow in gratitude. Inhale to fingertips. Exhale, the right foot steps back this time. Inhale, rising up to our high lunge. And exhale, bend the back knee, bend the elbows. Just one time. Inhale, open the heart. Think of one thing you love and are grateful for. And exhale, bow in appreciation of that. Inhale, arms come straight back up. Exhale, fingers to the earth. Our left arm lifts, looking to that left hand. And then pyramid pose as the hand comes down. Inhale, extend the spine, look up. Exhale, bow. Bend the front knee, plant the hands. Exhale, step back and flow through chaturanga or any variation you prefer. Deep breath in. Long exhale out, appreciating our breath. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step the right foot all the way through. Inhale, sweep the arms up, appreciating our fresh air. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, opening the heart, gratitude for all the plants and the algae that give us fresh air. Exhale, humbly bow to that. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, touch the earth. Right arm reaches to the sky, finding a twist. Exhale, pyramid bow to the trees. Inhale, extend to the rain clouds that bring us moisture. Exhale, bow to the sun that brings us growth. Bend the right knee, look forward. And exhale, step the back foot all the way to the top of the mat. Bow into your thighs. Inhale to rise. I am alive. Exhale, hands to heart. I am grateful. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Big breath. Long exhale to bow forward. Inhale, coming to your fingertips. Exhale, stepping the left foot back. Inhale, rise up into a high lunge. And then exhale, open to a warrior two. On your next inhale, straighten the front leg, sweep the arms up. And then as you exhale, bend deeper into the warrior, bring the arms out. Good. Doing a few more, just like that. So bringing to mind with each round, once again, people that you appreciate that are enriching and supporting you in your life. Next time you come into your warrior, holding here, gazing over the fingertips and exploring how you want to show that appreciation. It's so interesting that we can easily take for granted the people who support us the most. We all do that in many ways. But let's right now visualize how we want to show our appreciation to them. And it doesn't even have to be telling them. It can just be acts of service or sending them a kind message or a funny joke. Turn your right palm up to the sky. Lift the hand up, send that intention out. Send your love out there to all of your loved ones. Let your right leg straighten. Pulling the right hip back, we're going to take the right hand to shin, foot, floor. If you have a block, you can bring the block under your hand. Left hand comes up to the sky. Good, so finding your triangle pose. And then expand it, expand the chest, the legs, the arms, the heart. When we practice appreciation, our life expands, our energy expands, our connections with others expand. So if you're feeling trapped at all, just keep practicing this appreciation today, and it will allow you to become light and expansive. One more big breath here. Exhale, look down, bend the right knee. We're going to swing the left arm all the way down to the ground, stepping back, flowing through a chaturanga, or perhaps you simply come back to a downward facing dog. Taking a few deep breaths in your down dog. And then we'll inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. And exhale, step that foot through between the hands. Inhale, sweeping the arms all the way up. And exhale, opening out into a warrior two. Again, knee tracking down the middle of the foot. On the inhale, the arms lift up. And on the exhale, they come down. Doing this a few times, your own breath rate. And this time, bringing that appreciation to what the earth gives us. You know, it's Thanksgiving this week, and one of the things I appreciate most is all the food. Can we bring appreciation to the food, the shelter, the beauty, all that nature brings? And then pause here, gazing over the left fingertips. And in a similar way, think about how do you want to give thanks to the earth? Gazing over the left fingertips, how do you want to be a warrior of appreciation and light and love for the earth, for our humanity? What small action can you take just today? Just worry about today. Turn the left palm up, send that intention out there. And then let the left leg straighten. Hand to shin, foot, or floor. It doesn't matter how far down the hand goes. Work more to stay open and expansive through the spine. Excellent. 3 more breaths here. How can giving thanks expand your perspective, expand your reach, your impact, and your life? One more deep breath in. On the exhale, take the gaze down, touch the earth, stepping back, flowing through your chaturanga or modification. Walking your hands back towards your feet. Hanging in a forward fold, perhaps grabbing the elbows, maybe a little nod or a shake of the head. I think this exploration of how appreciation can expand our perspective is really important. I know it is for me. Sometimes I can get stuck in these negative mind loops. And then the minute I go into appreciation, it starts putting everything into perspective. Let's bend the knees round through the spine. Roll yourself slowly all the way up to standing. So standing with your feet hip width apart. Rock back and forth on your feet, maybe closing the eyes, once again connecting to the earth. And then find an even standing pose, even distribution of weight. Hands come to the heart center, shifting your weight into your left foot, bringing the heel to the ankle, the calf muscle, or perhaps the inner thigh for a tree pose. Steadying your gaze point, finding your balance. And knowing that when we put things into perspective, when we practice appreciation for what we do have instead of always focusing on what's going wrong or what we don't have or what we should have done, we come into balance. So we've got to balance those two aspects of the mind and emotion out. Perhaps you want to grow your tree, practice your balance. What do you want to put into perspective in your life this week? Balanced perspective through the practice of appreciation. Let's bring the hands back through the heart, ground the foot to the earth. Hands by the hips, mountain pose, ground that intention. Just take a moment, big breath in. Long sigh out. Shifting into your other foot now. Again, hands at the heart. You can have the foot at the heel, the ankle, calf muscle, or inner thigh. And then steadying your gaze, finding your balance. Acknowledging where the perspective or attention might be out of balance. Personally, I feel the media at large has an imbalanced focus on the negative rather than balancing it with appreciating that which is good and beneficial. Letting the tree grow if that suits you. And knowing that when we acknowledge that, it gives us power. We become empowered to choose what is influencing us, where we're placing our attention. So just set an intention around that for you today. Where do you want to place your attention? Hands towards the heart. Slowly stepping the foot back to the earth, pausing in your mountain pose. Beautiful. And then we're simply going to roll down through the spine. So letting the whole spine roll forward, touch the earth. Step your left foot back and bring your right shin down to the earth for a pigeon pose. Bowing forward to wherever is most comfortable for you. Some of you might want to bring support under your hip or even take your leg out to the side for a deer pose. And I don't want to tease you too much, but let's just bring our awareness back to food. Most cultures around the world have an appreciation practice around their meals. And this appreciation that they come from the earth, they come from people's hard work, they come from the people who worked to buy the food or create the food or cook the food. And, you know, it's a very simple way to 3 times a day create a bit of a ritual around cultivating appreciation. So perhaps you can call that in for yourself right now. That creating gratitude whenever we sit down for a meal. One more big breath in. Long sigh out. Walking the hands back up. We're going to swing the left leg all the way around. Take the foot to the outside of the knee. Hooking your arm around the left knee. Take the left hand behind you. Find a little twist. You're always welcome to take the elbow to the outside of the knee as well. One more big breath here. And then exhaling, release. Left shin will be in pigeon pose this time. So simply swing the right leg back or into the deer pose, whatever suits you better. Take a moment to lift and lengthen. And exhale and bow. Bowing in humble appreciation and gratitude for this life, for our body, for all the people that enrich our world, even for all of the challenges and all of the ways we are taught how to grow through challenge. Even these challenges we can be grateful for. One more big breath here. Exhale, drawing the torso up, swinging that back leg all the way around, bringing the foot to the outside of the knee, coming into your twist, whatever way suits your body. One more big in-breath here. And on the exhale, releasing, coming all the way onto our back now, hugging the knees into the chest. And then finding your final resting pose. You might keep the knees bent or let the legs go straight along the ground, whatever feels most comfortable for you. If there's any last movements you want to make to feel balanced in your body, move into that. And then simply come into resting in a place of embodying appreciation. Feeling free to stay in this resting pose as long as feels good for you. Thank you so much for coming to practice with me today. I appreciate you so much. Namaste.